YouTube kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Bugünkü görevimiz Kaçak, Avcıların ev çağrısı diye bir görevimiz var. Yine Poppy ile konuşmamız gerekiyor. Poppy'nin görevine devam ediyoruz. Umarım videoyu beğenirsiniz. Kanala abone değilseniz abone olmayı unutmayınız. Hadi başlayalım o zaman. Evet, bu Poppy bizi bayağı bir şey yapıyor, seviyor ya. Evet.
Oh good, you're safe.
Oo, güzel.
Revelio.
Hadi konuşalım, başlayalım o zaman.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all
içinizden
right.
geçizden abi,
I don't think
içinizden.
either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known.
Şey yapacağım.
I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high.
Ah be abi,
Still, I
sen
think
bizi
they
bırak.
may be our only
Bizi bırak.
hope. Let me think on it.
Olmadı boyuna indiririz abi.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Hadi.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the Snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Evet.
What do you think you're
Ne
doing
yaptığınızı
here,
sanıyorsunuz insanlar?
humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough!
İtalya
You
buraya
made a
gelmekle
grave
büyüdü.
error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have
Gördüğüm
slaughtered no
kadarıyla
one.
kimseyi öldürmediler.
They
Burada
will
zarar
leave
görmediler.
here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran.
Doran.
If I ever see
Eğer
them
onlarla
again,
burada-
it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means yet. Please help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too.
Ben
It is
de.
a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Görev başladı. Evet. Bütün mağara görevleri de girdik abi şu anda. Bu an itibariyle bazı görevler yan görev, yani başarımlar yan görevleri yaparak açılabiliyor.
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio.
Burada bir şey yok mu? Vay be. Ya gideceğimiz yer şurası da, bir loot kaçırmak istemiyorum çünkü bazı lootlar önemli.
Revelio.
Buradan geldik.
It's another aggressive one. What is going on with them?
Revelio.
Burası var. Buradan gideceğiz büyük ihtimal.
Revelio.
Şurası var. Tamam, gideceğimiz asıl yol şeyle ilgili. Tamam, burada da bir kelebeğimiz var. Herhalde yok. Buraya kelebeği koyacağız.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Ben Lumos yakınca onlar da Lumos yakıyor. Ne güzel.
Revelio.
Bu arada bu
Depulso. Revelio.
burada o bir yeri açtı bu arada. Aynen burayı çalıştırdı. Buradan nereye zıplayacağız? Ha, bu iniyor. Ben bazen fullediğiniz zaman şey gitmiyor çünkü. Bazen fullediğiniz zaman şey gitmiyor. Bu aşağıda mı? Tamam, aşağıda olan bir şey.
Depulso. Revelio.
Bir şey kaçırmak istemiyorum. Wow.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio.
Mecburi zaten bu taraftan gideceğiz. Bir dakika ablam, şurada bir para gördüm. Buradan gidiş yok değil mi oraya? Tamam. Ve hepsi aşağıda.
Revelio.
If the moon
Accio.
is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if they're
Revelio.
protected.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now
Revelio.
this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Bir yer açmadı burası. Tamam, burası burayı açtı.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Aa, burası açmış.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Accio. Revelio.
Şimdi
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso.
Ulan çık.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do
Revelio.
with finding the moths. Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Buraya aldık, buraya aldık.
Imperio. Crucio. Defendo. Flipendo. Bobano. Crucio. Confringo. Descendo. Defendo. Rebellion.
Kız nefes nefese kaldı ya lan.
Rebellion. Flipendo. Accio. Rebellion.
Tamam, burası buraya bağlanıyor.
Revelio.
Bütün notları almam gerekiyor. Bakalım neler var daha. Şöyle girersek nereye bağlayacak bizi? Evet, bingo.
Revelio.
Bu arada merak ettim neler çıktı koleksiyonda. Evet, buradan çıkmış. Evet, şu ikisi çıktı. Daha 7 tane eksiğimiz var abi. 7 tane. 2 tane şundan eksiğimiz var. Burayı fullledik. Burada bir süpürgemiz kaldı. Burada 2 tanemiz kaldı. Burada yine 2 tane kaldı. Bakalım. Görevlerde şey de geldi. NT ile ilgili. Tamam, bunlar komple bitmeden yan görevleri saymayacak abi. Onun dışında bir tane görevimiz kalacak herhalde.
Revelio.
Bunun dışında bir şeyimiz kalmasın. Evet, ana yere gidelim.
Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso. Revelio.
It's beautiful.
Gelmiyor mu kızım? Hadi.
Depulso.
Oba. Bir dakika.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Çok değişik abi. Niye onu yapmışlar acaba? Şurayı niye yaptıklarını anlamadım bu arada.
You did it!
Revelio.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Imperial. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Defendo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Şimdi bir dakika abi. Bu tarafta bir şey daha var mıydı? Oraya bakacağım.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Buradan oraya ışınlanacağız galiba. Neyse yüzeceğiz bayağı bir anladığım kadarıyla.
Revelio.
Abla sen nefes alma Allah aşkına.
It's got to be here. I just know it.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very
Rebellion.
funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Vay be. Romantik bir mağara.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Artık gitmeye hazırız.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall.
Evet direkt ışınlanıyoruz galiba. Mağaradan bizi o kadar geri döndürmek için herhalde uğraşmayacağı için.
That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down.
Hadi aşağı inelim.
We're nearly at the end of this.
Sonunda geldik.
I think that's it over there.
Lan. Ablacım öyle bir yere bırakmışsınız ki bizi.
How's your gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that steps between her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Evet o da geldiğime göre yerleştirelim.
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one but two mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met High Wing, actually
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen, a good one, a sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Revelio. Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Evet. Bu görev de bitti.
Have to do with the Snidgets.
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Evet, geldik
How
bakalım.
remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual snidgets. I'm glad to see you
Accio.
step ahead of the poachers.
It's It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Revelio.
Evet.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have
Burayı
the
daha önceden
moonstone?
yapmaya çalıştım ama yapamamıştım. Hatırladım
Good.
şimdi.
It is as important to what happens next.
Çünkü
as
ay
brave
taşı
as you
gerekiyormuş.
So,
Buraya ay
what
taşını
does happen
yerleştireceğiz.
next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Revelio. Accio.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Bir dakika, tam tersi o zaman.
Revelio. Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness.
Çok hızlı geliyor ya. Tamam.
Revelio. Accio.
Hı? Aa, bir dakika, bir dakika. Bu burayı vuruyor. Bunu parlatmamız lazım o zaman.
Perhaps it
Dur.
has to do with the light in the darkness.
Sen gelip buradan vurman lazım. Gel gel gel gel gel gel gel. Tamam, bunu yaktık. Senin de bu tarafa doğru gelmen lazım.
That did it.
Tamam,
Look,
şimdi
Doran,
oldu.
a doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now,
Revelio.
at least
You're not coming in with us.
Evet, bir yer altına daha girdik abi. Hadi bakalım.
Revelio.
Sanki buradan gitmiyormuşuz gibi.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures.
Incendio.
This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Buradan çıkabilecek miyiz?
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Bu şekilde de çıkabilir. Yeter ki şunu alalım abi. Yani şu mağaralarda vesairelerde şey eksik kalmasın.
Depulso. Revelio. Depulso.
Burada ne var?
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Revelio. Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Baya kuş da beslemeyi seviyormuş yani.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio.
Of course! How clever!
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Look at this place. What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
No!
Oh, you mistake! This isn't a map!
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Expelliarmus. Defender. Defender.
Oo, saatler olsun parlamışsın. Evet öyleyim ya.
Ready your wands. The fight is only just.
The labyrinth. I'm sure it'll be harder to kill. Back up.
You're not getting this!
Defender.
No.
Correct, some nice flesh! Attack them!
What
Here, I'll find you!
you dare say?
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to
Revelio.
It's too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
İyi iyi iyi iyi. Güzel loot abi,
They
güzel
are the
loot.
ones I saw.
Bu arada az önce sana 500 defa geldiğimde Mehmet diye şey yaptım, hiç oralı olmadın. Ben de
Revelio.
aşağı yukarı yaptım, yine ses çıkmadı. Evet. Evet,
Revelio.
DC'deydim.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that.
Ah be abi. Ha, duymadım vallahi, kusura bakma.
You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio.
Son görevi de yapalım bakalım
Just the
neymiş.
person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the Centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Bak gördün mü? Bitti. Ve son görev de bitti.